Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? What we got? What we got here? What we got? Tiffany Deshawn. I'm so excited for this show. I leave Wednesday to head to Tennessee. Let's go. Let's go. Come on down. Come on down to Tennessee. To Tennessee, where the whiskey ain't free, but the friendship and the camaraderie is free. Nephew Jamie, what up, bro? How you doing, my dog? Hope you're doing good. Yo, main girl. No notification question mark. Sasha, I don't know what's going on with that. I changed the time to 12 p.m. and I might actually push back the time to 12:15 at some point so I can go to church. I've been missing church, so I can go to church and then come in after that. Uh, I've had some family want to go to church with me, so that's why I've been wanting to do that. I'm not sure, man. I don't know what's going on with the notification. Maybe it's been because we switched to StreamYard. So good morning, Sonia. Thank you for being here. Sonia, you're awesome. She shared it on her Facebook and everything else. I'm trying to the South Carolina Speedway show. That's going to be super fun. I got headphones, these new albums. Good morning, guys. Hey, Creeker, Mariah, how you doing, gal? Hope you're doing good. I've been meaning to call you. I swear, I've been meaning to call you. Um, I literally it's been the most crazy 3 to 4 weeks for me in my personal life, in my just everything has went totally wild for me. So I'm gonna give you a call at some point, um, just to say hey. So can you guys? How's my uncle? Let me give you an update on that. I will give you an update on that. Um, I sent Buckeye the notification, so we'll see. I know Buckeye, his father-in-law, um, has been in the hospital. It's been hard on him. So, I don't know. I don't know if he'll be. I assume he'll be here. He didn't say anything, but if he isn't, that's perfectly fine. My uncle. Let me give you an update on my uncle. Um, so my uncle, um, he kind of like my dad. He was in a logging accident probably 7 or 8 years ago. What's up, Adam? What up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? Um, my uncle was in a logging accident probably 7 or 8 years ago, and my dad had cut a tree, and nobody knew where he was. They were working on a hill. Nobody knew where he was, and so the tree, uh, the very top of the tree, kind of hit him. My wife just sent me something. Sorry, guys. The very top of the tree kind of got his back, and even if it's just the very top, man, those trees are so powerful, dude. It kind of messed up his back. He had a type of fracture. This is like 8 years ago. He had some type of fracture, and he went to the hospital, and the ambulance took him to the hospital, and he had some back issues for like a few months, and he got better. Like he healed, right? So your bones, they take a while to heal and all that. And so for like a few years, he was good. And then I want to say like a year or two ago, he just his back started giving him more problems. Um, so what happened was he started like kind of slumping when he walked, and like he walks like with his back like that, lean back, and we just noticed kind of where his back was just really giving him some issues, right? So um, usually, your back problems, they'll get a little better or whatever. So he went back to the doctor, and the doctor said he had another fracture, um, or whatever. And so what we think, he's retired. What we think is that he was kind of working on the side, right? So he's the kind of person. Apparently, he picked up a bag of Quickcrete with his back and back condition, and apparently it hurt him worse. And he wouldn't tell nobody. He told my aunt he wasn't doing anything extra. Um, so he had hurt his back that way. Then he had cut a tree for somebody at some point, and he wasn't supposed to be holding the chainsaw. It was heavy or whatever, bad for his back. He's in his 70s. Um, and so he's the kind of person where he he does, he'll do stuff anyway, even though the doctor told him not to. I'm the same way, man. I'm just that kind of person where I just don't like listening to doctors. Okay, so Buckeye just messaged me. He said, "Sorry, brother, I'm in the." Sorry about that, guys. Okay, Buckeye just messaged me. Buckeye said he was in the hospital. He's still in the hospital with his father-in-law. So he's not going to make the live. We need to pray for Buckeye, guys. Pray for his father-in-law. You know, pray that God will have his healing hand on Buckeye's father-in-law. So, um, what up, Gabe? So he's not going to be able to be here. Buckeye's not going to be able to be here today. No worries. We're going to carry on, and we're going to talk about the Lord. We might cut it a little short today. I brought my wife to work. I'm actually in town. I don't know if you can see behind me here. Probably can't. I'm in town. There's cars behind me. I didn't have time to run home before I started the live, so I am in the great town of Gallatin, Tennessee. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna do this for about an hour or so, and then we'll get off, and I'm gonna eat lunch with my lady. Share, guys. Share. Hit the like. Um, yes, definitely pray for Buckeye. We love you, Buckeye. Um, I'm so excited to meet Buckeye if he's still going to be able to go, depending on what happens with his father-in-law. I'm super excited to meet Buckeye at the Nashville show. I think we've been talking to Mike 12 Point, and I think we're going to be able to meet Mike. He's been talking to us and stuff on Instagram, so I would like to meet Mike, man. He cracks me up. Um, so back to my uncle. My uncle is just a wonderful person. Like, this is how much I love my uncle. If I could choose a second father, I wouldn't choose Brad Pitt. I wouldn't choose any famous person, anything like that. I would choose my Uncle Harold. My Uncle Harold has never had kids, but he's just a great person to be around. He is just full of love. He loves the Lord. I've never even seen the guy angry. I can't remember, maybe one time, him being angry. Um, he's just a great, great, great person to be around. He just loves life. He's just so positive. Um, and I have a good feeling that God's going to let him pull through all this. But anyway, so he had injured his back early on, about 8 years ago, and instead of it getting better, it slowly started getting worse. Even though his back had healed, they were telling him. So now where we're at is, he was in so much pain, and he was really sick, and he just wasn't himself at all, and it seemed to be getting worse. He went to the doctor, or he went to the hospital. He fell. So we finally just, like, we're like, you got to go to the hospital. So we took him to the hospital. He's in the hospital, and they did CT scans. They finally did CT scans, MRIs, all this stuff. So They found that he had new fractures, not the one 8 years ago, but he had actually had new fractures in his spine, across his vertebrae, like the actual vertebrae, like a crack all the way through it. So, and then they found he had another one in his neck, and that's the one that just kind of, really, I mean, all of it's terrible. That's the one that really scares you, having a fracture in your neck. So they found he had another fracture in his neck, and then he had some spots around his back area and his spinal area, and they were talking about it might be the C word. It could possibly be the C word. So that scares you. However, now they are not concerned with the spots. I think that they think it may be something else, calcium deposits or something. So luckily, I think everything that kind of makes you feel better. And my uncle is just an amazing person. Actually, my uncle, this is really cool. This is a really fun fact. I don't know if anybody knows much about the Jimmy Fallon show. I'm not a huge fan of Jimmy, but I do like the show or whatever sometimes. Blake Shelton was on there, and it was kind of cool back in the day. My uncle's music has been featured on Jimmy Fallon. It's kind of a funny story. Jimmy Fallon used to do a bit called "Do Not Play, Do Not Play, Do Not Play These Songs, These Songs." I don't know if you've seen that. And he used to do a bit called Do Not Read These Books." In other words, he would kind of make fun of artists and like goofy songs or weird songs or whatever it is, right? So my uncle's music, he thought that it was bad enough that I guess he put it on the show. So my uncle's music has actually been on a segment of Jimmy Fallon. Do not play these songs, these songs. Uh, my uncle put out like a ton of songs back in the day, and I guess Jimmy didn't like them or whatever. He's kind of making fun of them, but he was on the Jimmy Fallon show. His name and they showed his album and everything, and I'm like, I don't care. Trolls, I love trolls. They keep it moving, baby. It doesn't bother me, and that's the way. It was just pretty cool, right? So, also he went with me. We saw the Oliver Anthony show after the big song. I'm not sure where I stand with that now, but we saw the Oliver Anthony show. My uncle was with me. He went to the Oliver show, and we both met him. And we'd done stuff together, fishing, hunting. My uncle is where I get a huge part of my music. My love for music. He just loves it. My uncle just loves it. And he's not the best singer, he's not the best guitar player, neither am I, but he just loves it, and he's where a lot of it comes from for me. We always talk about music. We're always talking about this and that, and YouTube and stuff. And if I could choose a second father, it would definitely be my uncle. I love him just as much as my own father, almost, and like a second dad to me. So you guys pray for him. He's got some pretty serious fractures, and the doctor is saying now that a surgery could be risky to work on his back. So, however, he is getting a little better. His back seems to be doing a little better. Hopefully, it'll heal on its own. But they're saying that a surgery is risky, and so that sucks. Because you want them just to go in and just be like zip 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 zip, right? Fix you up. So I guess obviously the spinal cord and the spinal column and all the nerves and the stuff in there, man, it's a very sensitive area. So they're kind of scared to operate. Hey Libby, what's up, gal? Hope you're doing well. And as Libby knows, unfortunately, she is paralyzed. As she knows, the back is a very sensitive area, and my uncle he's been in the bed and he's been in the hospital for days now, and they're trying to figure out a way to help his back and try to heal his back. Surgery is a risky option. So that's just where he's at. I have a good feeling about it. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I will tell you this, and I'm trying not to feel. I'm trying to be. This is hard for me. Doing this live and feeling vulnerable a lot. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is the truth. There's been a lot of things going on in my life lately. So, and then this is one of the things that just got tacked onto it. My uncle, who is a second father to me, he's in a very serious situation in the hospital. And they're trying to figure out how to perform a risky surgery. So, I mean, it's just a very scary thing for me. That's one of the things that's tacked on to all the other personal stuff. And I'm not getting on here to complain. I'm not getting on here to whine. I'm getting on here to tell you that I love you guys, and everybody has things they're going through. I went to church this morning, and I just felt I had a really good positive feeling about it. That he's gonna get better. That man, if there was ever a man that deserved to live to 120, that he's one. I think he told me one time, he's so strong in the Lord. I think he told me one time he's never even took a sip of alcohol. I think he told me that one time, which I'm not downing anybody who does drink, but I'm just saying he's never even, as far as I know, he's never even drank. That's how much of a peaceful, just good, just all around great guy he is. So, there's no way you could tell me God's not going to bless him and lift him back up. I truly believe that. But I appreciate you guys. This isn't about me. This is about glorifying God and talking about all the good things. I mean, even all this going on. Last week around this time, except Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I had some really bad anxiety hit me last week. And I haven't had that in a while. I have a lot of personal stuff going on. That my uncle got sick, and then we got these bills and like all this stuff. Taxes came in, and we're actually having to pay in taxes this year. I've never had to pay in taxes in my life, so I don't know what got screwed up between mine and my wife's tax forms this year. I have no idea, but I've never had to pay in taxes in my life. We're having to pay in taxes this year. So, I mean, it's just, man, I'm telling you guys, ever since this live has came, it's been one thing after another. Ever since we're getting on here and we're lifting up the name of God, it's been one thing after another. The Lord is, and you got to look past all this stuff, except for my uncle, except for my other personal things that were going on. My dad hurting his back. All that stuff is very important. But you know what? You got to look past that, and you got to say, God's got me. God is going to be with me. I firmly believe. I firmly am a child of God. And so I trust him. You've got to trust him. You got to trust him. Even if it ain't all right, it's going to be all right if you're a Christian. It's going to be all right if the things of God, the promises of God are true. Because even if it ain't all right, if you die today and you're a true believer, then we know where you're going. We know you're going to go to the place, the kingdom. So I'm trying to remain positive and everything. It's been a journey so far, man. It's been a heck of a week, and I had panic attacks earlier this week, and I'm not sure what triggered them. I was having a lot of, I think it was all this stuff working in my own life. I just got diagnosed with ADD and a spot of depression. So having to think about going to the doctor and seeing what he wants to do, and my uncle getting really sick and him having a surgery that could potentially paralyze him that they're worried about. Me and my personal life, me and some things that I want to discuss that's happening. It's been a lot. And I think earlier this week I let all of it just boom, 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 just slapped me in the face. And I had some anxiety. I haven't had it in a long time. It just kind of just boom came on me. I had a couple panic attacks, and I'm like, calm myself down. Hey, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. But I don't know, man. Sometimes I just got that tendency, and my adrenaline kicks in and just gets me thinking and gets me going, and that's the ADD, man. And it's all good. I just want to give glory to God, man, and He's in control. Went to church this morning. It was a great message. Um, if God wants to take me right now, I know where I'm going. So you got to find comfort, guys. You got to find comfort in this, and even in the terrible situations. Ask Libby. Ask Miss Libby. Let's ask Miss Libby. Miss Libby. In my mind, I don't think I could have done it. I don't think I could be where you're at. I don't think I could have endured 30 something years of being paralyzed. However, guess what? The impossible is possible if you put God first and you really get your mind right and you really get your mind strong. And if you well, as Wayne says, I don't know if Wayne's in here. I love Mr. Wayne, man. And just like Wayne told me, man, he messaged me a couple weeks ago. I love that guy. He messaged me, Wayne Oldham. He said, "Put your armor on, bro." He said, "You're coming under attack." And he's exactly right. Guys, I was floating smooth before this. We started doing these lives about God. I was floating smooth. I was, there wasn't a problem. And then, I had all kinds of problems. My camera stopped working. It's only 2 years old. It's a $3,000 camera. It stopped working. My dad got his back hurt. His back. He almost he fractured some small bones in his back. My uncle's in a hospital bed right now, about to have a surgery that he could be paralyzed 50%. My Something happened in my personal life with well, I don't want to speak on it, but something happened in my personal life that was probably one of the most important things that's happened and scary things that's happened. So it's not a coincidence. I'm being attacked. I'm under spiritual warfare, and that's okay. I'm going to come out on the other side, dead or alive. I'm going to come out on the other side, and I know who my Savior is. And so I've been reaching for comfort, um, and other ways, and I've just realized, I had an anxiety attack and stuff last week, and I just realized, hey, God's got me. Either He's got me or He don't. Either God's got me or He don't, and His promises says that He's got me. So that's where I stand with it, and everything is going to get better. I love you guys, and I really love y'all being on here, man. And does want time. Okay, Sasha said does want time with you and to write with you. Maybe, I don't know. Does want time. Who wants to write? I love to write. I love writing songs. That's probably my favorite part of a music process. Creating new stuff. Oh, guys, I got a lot. Oh my goodness, y'all don't even know with the music. I got so much really crazy stuff. I got a song coming out, or I got a song I'm working on called Rebirth, in Latin. I can't remember the Imago Dei, image of God. I like that. I heard that in church this morning, and it's rebirth. It's talking about my rebirth as as someone who's working on himself. It's talking about my rebirth and how that's going, and how I had to kill the old man. I had to kill my old self to become who I need to be, and that's one of the next songs I'm working on. And it's hard, dude. It's hardcore. I played the guitar in it, and it's pretty wild, man. It's not necessarily country rap, but it's definitely like, uh, I guess you could say Evanescence would be the something that's close to. I'm gonna get my wife to singing it too. I think she wanted to. I'm praying right now that the anxiety leaves and doesn't come back in Jesus' name. Thank you, Jamie, bro. I appreciate that. Dude, that's one of the things. So I'm not gonna go into detail, but in the past like few years, like 5 years, apparently I've been like, and my wife sees it, and other people see it, and apparently I have had a low grade anxiety. I had generalized anxiety disorder years ago, right? So um, apparently over the last few years, it has slowly been creeping up on me, and with just extra stuff, just extra stresses of life, whatever it is, right? Slowly, just it can creep up on you, and you don't even realize it. And so it disguised itself as ADD, and apparently, I haven't had panic attacks in, dude, probably freaking 15 years. And if you've never had a panic attack, you have no clue even how bad it is. Like it's just the worst feeling in the world. It's your adrenaline glands pumping adrenaline to your system. It's a fight or flight mechanism that your body. It means your body's working, but your thoughts that you let overwhelm you if you have that problem. I do sometimes. Things I have to do, things that are going to happen bad in my life, possibly. My parents are getting older, than passing away. My uncle in the hospital. My camera's been messed up. My dad hurt his back. There's another very serious thing that's been happening personally with me, and it's getting better. It's all these things, right? They pile up. They pile up. They pile up. And if you're not very good at recognizing, that's my problem. I'm not very good at recognizing when all this is piling up on me. I just kind of take it and I'm like, whatever. And I just forget about it. And so I'm not good at dealing with it, I guess. So when you do that over a period of time, internally, it kind of explodes, and like that can give you panic attacks, anxiety disorder, all kinds of stuff, right? I'm dealing with it. I'm good, man. I've never been on meds before. Um, I've been doing really good with it, getting better with it. However, I'm just one of those people who I think a lot of times I think they said it affects like 20% of people, and so a lot of these people are very analytical, very detail oriented. Their brains work differently, and so luckily I'm one of those 20 million people. Not luckily, I'm just kidding, sarcasm. Um, and dude, anxiety every now and then, man, it just boom, it just gives me a panic attack, and it makes you feel like your world's coming to an end. It's just a hard thing to experience if you've never had one. And you can talk to yourself logically. Hey, God's got me. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. God's got me. All this stuff, right? You can literally talk to yourself till you're blue in the face. But in the end, sometimes your body just does it, right? Because if you, I've studied this for a long time. I know what's going on with me, and I try to stay on top of it from a scientific point of view. And apparently, whenever you think a thought, right? So let's say you have a thought hit your brain, and it's positive or negative. You can't really control that. However, after it hits your brain and you have this thought, whether it's a weird thought or a positive thought or a negative thought, you can decide, oh, that's stupid. I don't believe that, and throw it away. Or you can say, oh, that's good. That's a good thought, and keep it and believe it. Every time you do that, your brain sends a chemical reaction throughout your body to feel good about it. If you have a positive thought, you feel good about it. If you have a negative thought, it makes your body feel bad, right? That's science. That's not an opinion. That's nothing. You have a positive thought, your body feels good. You have a negative thought and you believe it, your body feels bad, right? So a lot of times I have a problem taking the negative thoughts and not working through them with logic. I'll take the negative thought and maybe I'll believe it. Oh my gosh, that could happen. And then it makes you feel bad. And then enough negative thoughts will get you into a pattern where you're feeling down. and possibly anxious, right? So you're worried, and then the problem is recognizing that that's what you're doing to yourself. When you stop that and you recognize that, screw that, man. That's negative thought. I'm gonna throw that away. Forget that. When you do that, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be taking those thoughts and getting them out of your head. Sometimes there's situations where you can't do that. You know, um, you get in a car wreck, you get hurt. That's a real thing. You can't just take a thought, oh, I got my arm amputated from a car wreck and I'm not worried about it. You can't just take a thought and get rid of that, right? That's a real situation. So that's different. However, the mind is what I'm talking about. The mind is a battlefield. So it can take over negatively, man. It can put you in a position as a person that you never thought you would be in. And I've been having a lot of stuff happen in my life lately, like a lot of very important things. So that's where I'm at with it, and I've been dealing with it, and everything's getting better. And I love you guys. Let's see what you guys are talking about here. I don't want to talk about me the whole time. If anybody else is having this problem, though, definitely reach out to me on Instagram or wherever. Leave a comment because I'll pray for you. I go through that sometimes. Keep and stand in your faith. Hey, that's all I got, man. What am I without faith? What am I without faith in Christ that He can deliver me from these things, and also that He's got me? If I die, let's say I die, the only hope I have besides just sleeping in the grave is that I'll be with Christ. Right? The kingdom is real. God is real. All these things are real. When you look at all these things, that's why a lot of people say science doesn't prove Christ, Jesus was real, and all this stuff, and that the earth has only been around for so long. Guys, when you look at these things, science proves a lot of things. When you look at the universe, space, all this stuff, and you just see all these planets that none of them, as far as we know, that we have in our galaxy or our solar system can harbor life, right? None of them have the ability to harbor life. But you look at ours. What are the chances? The chances are astronomical that in this crazy galaxy universe, in this crazy circumstance, that our planet is set in the exact place in space to harbor life. What are the odds of that? What are the odds? There's just no way it's a coincidence. Out of all the vastness of space, somehow we got placed perfectly on accident from an explosion years ago. We got placed perfectly to where even if our temperature was a little bit higher or our position in the galaxy was a little bit further left or right or up or down, we wouldn't have the perfect temperature or the lunar tides, or the moon wouldn't go just right around the earth to provide the right amount of light. We're just in the right position from the sun to not burn up or freeze to death. Guys, there's no way this is a coincidence. Science actually proves that something from intelligent design put us here. There was something intelligent that started this thing off. There's just no way it just happens on accident. There's just no way. Take your watch. This is a bracelet, but take your watch off. Take your watch off. Hey, Ski Bob, British Bulldog. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick. Now I'll do this. Sasha, Libby, love you guys, man, so much. Appreciate you. Son of Adam, what's up, dude? Jeremiah Schaefer, what up? Ambro, what up, girl? I didn't know she was in here. How you doing? What up, Ambro? So thanks for joining us. So, guys, I'm a work in progress, young man, girl. Yeah. Hey, aren't we all, man? Aren't we all? Libby said too. What up, Cass? Buckeye's not in here this morning, guys. He's still in the hospital with his father-in-law. Panic attacks are horrible. Yes, they are. It's just the physical part of panic attacks are the hardest part for me, dude. They're, and I know I know I sound like I'm a wimp, dude, but I'm not. Like, I will get out there and I will work all day and bust my hind end. But dude, panic attacks are just they're the worst, bro. Whenever things are going on in your life and you know you can't change the situation, um, I'll never go back to those medications. I stopped taking them my 11th grade year. Good, man, good for you. And it can be a struggle, but hey, I like being med free. You know, praying that that's what's going to happen, but I can relate to GAD, generalized anxiety disorder. Yeah. After a bad car accident, sent me into spiral. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Panic attacks are the worst, man. And it's weird, man. I haven't, like, this is not something I just, I'm just nervous every day. I haven't dealt with this in like 10 or 15 years, you know? This is something I worked out, you know, mentally. And I'm a strong mental person, but dude, it's a hard situation to understand. Um, let's see. Bob, what up, Bob? I swear I had nothing to do with that win. I love you guys, man. Cass, God has placed us, divinely placed us to where we're meant to thrive. Yes. I don't see how it could be any other way. Um, hey, Ambrose, sorry about your puppy. What happened, Ambrose? Did you lose a dog? That stinks, man. I hate that. Okay, I'm finally at the bottom. Sorry, guys. I can say yes. There's a creator. And say civilization, function, harmony. So yeah, yeah, man. I don't see how there can be a creator. So what I was gonna say is take your necklace off, take your watch off, put it in a bag, put it in a grocery bag or something. Um, take it apart. I mean, you don't have to physically do this, but just think about what I'm saying. Take it apart for a second. You know, take all of the stuff off of it. Take the bands off. Loosen the little what are they called? The little pins that hold the band together and stuff. Take all those off. Loosen all that up, right? Um, take in a bag, shake it, shake that bag. If you shake that bag for 50 years, 100 years, 500 years, 1,000 years, with your watch in it, deassembled, just sitting in that bag and just shaking it up, right? Will that watch ever reassemble itself properly and get back together, and the face be on it, and the band be on it, and everything get back together just from coincidence, just from accident, just shaking that bag? You know, I hope my watch. I'm gonna shake this bag. I hope my loose watch and everything that's been taken apart. I hope that it just gets back together somehow from accident, from a coincidence. No, it doesn't matter if you shake it for a million years. Nothing is in that watch is going to put itself back together just from being shaken in a bag from accident or coincidence. Think about how much more complex this earth is. Think about how much more complex our bodies are. Think about all of the things of this earth, all of the things of space, all the things of the sun and the moon and all of these things. Think about all of this and how much more complex that it is than just a watch in a bag. Now, are you telling me that all this much more complex stuff happened from accident? If you can't even shake a watch in a bag and it put itself back together, somehow maybe the right pin falls in the right place over all those years, there's no way that the earth and all this stuff is just some kind of coincidence from accident that just happened and then we evolved and come out of the ocean or from apes or whatever. There's just no way. There's just no way. It's just not the way it is. And logic will tell you that. Now, there is a lot about God. There's a lot about Jesus that I don't understand. And we may never understand until we actually are able to meet him face to face one day. But do I believe that there was intelligent design? 1,000,000%. I just don't understand how anybody can believe that it was. Um, but anyway, hope you guys are doing good this Sunday. I really appreciate you being here with me. 23 of you guys. I love you guys. I'm having a rough time in my life, and I apologize if I'm talking about it too much. I just want to relate to anybody else who needs prayer. If you need prayer, let me know. I'm going to be on here about an hour today. I have some errands I got to run. I'm in town right now. I'm going to talk for the next 20 minutes about the Upchurch show, man. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I might have a blast, bro. I already know. Hopefully, Buckeye will still be able to be there. Buck, we love you. Um, I I think Troy's going to be there. Nate and Dale are coming. Or there's going to be a lot of people there. So I'm really excited to meet everybody, man. All these people on the internet we talk to and we see all their stuff on a daily basis. It's going to be really cool to be able to meet them, especially Buckeye, man. Me and him have been doing this for months. I love that guy. And at the end of this, we're going to pray. We're going to pray for his father-in-law and my uncle and anybody else who needs prayer. Tell me what to pray for, and I'll try my best um, to pray at the end of the live here for whoever needs prayer today. Just leave it in the comments. And bro, they said something about your puppy. If you're still in here, I'll pray for you to get better, and prayers that you lost your prayers for your loss. That you lost your puppy. Sad. I need to try and get my passport and come to Tennessee. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You're from Canada. I keep forgetting that. Hope you're doing good, Bob. Yeah, come on down to Tennessee, man. You've already been here once. Time's not right this year, but one day before I'm finished, I'll get a chance to catch a church concert. Bet. Hey, Joy. He's got a big tour lined up, and he's apparently he's going to have a child. Beth, it looks like Beth is pregnant, and he's going to have a child, and I don't know when the next time he'll go on tour is, but hey, it'll be awesome. I was going to shoot him a text. I sent the I had a gun holster that I gave him. I sent it to his house, and I was going to shoot him a text. I don't know if he changed his number since I had his number last. I was going to shoot him a text and asked him like, "Hey, bro, can I possibly come backstage and like do like a vlog of the show or something to put on my channel?" But I don't want to bother the guy, man. They're practicing and they're getting everything lined up. I'm not going to bother him. He's got so much going on, so um, you know, it's all good. I'm probably what I'm going to do is just do a vlog of the day, uh, just the line outside the building, getting in, quick clips of the openers, stuff like that. I'm going to do that and put together a vlog for you guys of the whole day, March 9th, of the show day and stuff. So I'm going to drop a lot of content this week. I'm actually really working hard to put some more content out this week. I have a lot of stuff. What up, Mountain Dweller? This dude's been we've been talking a lot this week. Hope you're doing good, bro. Yeah, thanks for catching up, man. We've already talked about a lot, man. We talked about my uncle's in the hospital, and I want people to pray for him. And Ambro is in here. She had a puppy that had passed away. That's sad. I don't have children, so my dogs are like my children. Um, what's her name? Oh, Buckeye. Buckeye, his father-in-law is in the hospital. He's not able to be here, so he's pray. We need to pray for Buckeye, man. Um, all that stuff, man. We are just flying solo today with the old hound dog. Miss Libby's in here. All you guys are here. Solitary. I'm so excited to see you up church Saturday. Oh, you're going too? Sweet. Solitaire, man. If I see you there, if I see you outside, I think we got a balcony. The last time I went, we were down on the floor, and I was, we were having a good time. I was in front of the stage, and so we were having a good time. But bro, after about 2 hours in my cowboy boots, or 3 hours in my cowboy boots, jumping up and down, I've actually lost some weight this year. But after about 3 hours of jumping up and down in my cowboy boots, dude, I was done. My legs were just done, my knees and my back. So I actually got the first balcony right here. I'll be in the balcony section. So this year, yeah, church show is gonna be awesome Saturday for sure. I'm looking forward to meeting Buckeye and a bunch of people. Oh, how's everybody doing this week? HB Page, what's up, dude? What time? What time do y'all think the line will start for the show? Man, I went 2 years ago, and I don't know, man. I mean, it's really, to be honest, it's kind of one of the things where you're going to be in a line. It's just going to happen. The last time it went up and around and down, all the way around in the streets of Nashville. So, bro, it's just going to be there. I mean, you're just going to. But I mean, the last time, bro, it was they when they got to move it, when the doors open, they open pretty quick. I usually won't stand in a line. If I have to wait in a line for about an hour, I wouldn't try to go wait in a line for more than an hour, because I don't want to. I don't want to stand there and wait for 3 hours. When the doors open, you know, um, unless you want to be in front of the stage. If you want to be right in front of the stage, you could go. Robin, like, get there hours and hours and hours early and wait. You know, but I'm sitting up top anyway, so I'm not floor level. I'm probably going to only wait in line for about an hour. Um, Hopefully, after they get moving, it won't take too long. So, what up, Tina? What up, Miss Deerdorf? Did you see the Miss Tina Deerdorf, the video drop? The Always You song, and I used some pictures of your son, your sons, your daughter-in-laws, and everything. I hope you saw that. Go check it out on the page. There's a bunch of pictures in there of your family. So thank you for sending those, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for sending pictures of your family. Thank you for joining us today. Buckeye's not in here today. He's in the hospital with his father-in-law, and we need to pray for him, his father-in-law. Some very serious stuff going on there. My uncle's in the hospital, like a second father to me. I know I mentioned that, but um, prayers strengthen numbers. Oh yeah, believe it or not, yeah, it can perform miracles. I know people think whatever happens is going to happen. No, there's been even in the Bible where it talks about people praying for other people to God, that has weight to it. You know what I'm saying? It does. It has weight to it in God's eyes. Prayers pouring out for y'all, sweethearts. Yeah, yeah. We just a group of people who love one another and believe in the Lord. Hopefully, hopefully we can spread positivity and help people out. Man, that's what I'm all about. Yeah, Libby is an inspiration, 100%. I'll be there my first time to a concert. Whoop whoop. That's cool. That is cool, man. That's cool first concert. Hey, I've been to so many shows. Oh my goodness, I used to go to Warp Tour when I was younger. I've been to so many shows, bro. I love it. I love it. It's just it's my thing, man. I love going to shows and stuff. All did it. Hell yeah, I gotta check out. Oh, okay. Yeah, check them out. Yep. The video's out. It's called Always You. There's a match and a flame. Yeah, check it out. I think it turned out pretty good. Um, British, I'm so sorry. What happened, British? What's going on, British? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I had an auntie pass away early week. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, my uncle's in the hospital right now. It's just one thing after another. Sorry about your aunt, man. That's terrible. She's not hurting though. She's not in pain. The bad thing about this world, man, is it's not an easy place to be. At some point, everybody's going to suffer something. The song and video was fire. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. Me too. First Upchurch concert. Hey, let's go, man. I've been. You know what? I wish I was at home right now. I would go get it. I found the other day. I was cleaning up my room, cleaning up the house, and I found the ticket from the First Upchurch show that I attended. That I went to. Actually, I was the promoter. I threw the show, and our band played and opened up for him. I actually found the ticket the other day, man. It was it was pretty cool. It was pretty freaking cool, man. Um, trust, trust, trust y'all. Definitely don't want to go to downtown and stay all night. It's seriously gotten bad. Oh yeah, yep. Tina knows. She lives close to here. I live about 45 minutes from downtown, and in the past 5, 6, 7 years, bro, it's just gotten nuts. You can hear right now. Listen, we're not even in Nashville. I'm about 30 minutes away from Nashville right now. Listen, sirens. Always something, man. There's probably 5 wrecks here a day. I'm in Gallatin, Tennessee right now. Here they go. So Nashville is growing so fast, and it really sucks. If you've lived here for a long time, it really sucks because there are a bunch of people from a blue state, mostly California. There are a bunch of people from blue states coming to Nashville, and they're trying to change Nashville and Tennessee into a blue state. Like they are literally doing all this stuff and like trying to change um, the politics. And Nashville is looking more like Los Angeles. If you look at the skyline now compared to 10 years ago, it's just doubled at least in skyscrapers and all this stuff. And so a lot of times whenever you bring in all that kind of stuff, there's more homeless, there's more crime. The crime rate's been going up in Nashville. I'm not trying to be all negative, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to say people aren't welcome here, but the right kind of people are welcome here, you know. That was a great interview. Skibby, only problem was it wasn't long enough. There's so much love in here. Oh, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Anybody needs prayer, just hit the comment. I want to go see Upchurch. Well, he's in that. We're all going to Nashville March 9th. I'm not sure if it's sold out or not, Jackie. Get you a ticket. Get you a ticket, homie. Yep, this chat is different. Love you all. Yeah, man. I need this every week, man. I need this. I need this to just give me a better mindset and rejuvenate. Kick the week off right. You know, there's strength in numbers, man, and us talking to each other, praying for each other, caring about each other. Some people don't have anybody out there. Some people don't have anybody out there to love on, to go to talk to get therapy from. Some people don't have nobody. So I want to, me and Buckeye. That's whenever Buckeye messaged me months ago. He said, "Man, I think people need this," and he was right. He was 1,000,000% right. 300 plus for remaining balcony seats apiece. 300 plus. I didn't pay that. I think I paid 100 and something. Jackie Poteet, she's actually close to where I live. Cass, she actually, we talk every now and then. She knows, she's related to some people I went to school with, and I know who Jackie is. She's about 45 minutes to an hour away from Nashville. Wonder if anyone found that stuff Ryan hid downtown. Oh, did he? Did he do that? Yeah, I know he was talking about it. Oh, guys, I'm gonna make a video. So check this out real quick. I'm gonna make a video this week. You guys, do all you know the? Oh, let's see. Thank you for including me in my wife's wedding picture. Oh, dude, you're welcome. So glad. Thank you guys for sending the pictures to me. Yo, main girl was in there. I loved it. I love include guys. I love to include people who watch the channel and like. It's not like whenever I posted about the views earlier, I think yesterday. It's not me that's doing it. It's you guys. It's you guys that are watching the channel. It's you guys that are jumping in here on Sunday. I mean, it's not me. It's just I appreciate every view I get. I promise you. Oh, okay. I've been to Hendersonville for work. Oh yeah, Hendersonville. I'm right down the road from Hendersonville. Hendersonville is where Johnny Cash's grave is. That's where I went live from a few weeks ago for Johnny Cash's grave. Is the Coliseum downtown? Yep, yep, sure is. It's where the Titans play. It's close to the municipal. Um, Oh yeah, but what I was saying is, do you guys know if you guys know the Ghost Ranch, investigating Ghost Ranch channel that church shared? It's his, I guess his guards at the guard shack. They do an investigating Ghost Ranch channel thing. Do you guys, if you guys see that channel, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys see that channel, you see the rock. There's a big rock that says Ghost Ranch on it that they put on the header. I carved that rock. I carved that rock for Upchurch in 2018. He didn't know who I was then, really. We'd met at shows and stuff, but I brought it over to his house and stuff. His brother helped me put it uh, in the ground. So I used to own a rock carving business, still do, but I just don't do them much anymore, man. It's hard work, and I used to carve a lot of stones and rocks for people they put up at their house, or it was like, let's say if an animal died, they would make like a little gravestone. I would make like a little gravestone of their pet. And so I chiseled a lot of rocks, and I would do anything from just decorations, welcome stones with a welcome thing on it. The Upchurch, I carved one for church. The rock is huge. It said Ghost Ranch on it with the bull skull. Um, I'm gonna make a video about that stone carving and how the investigating Ghost Ranch channel put it up there. That rock was so much fun to carve. That rock was so cool, man. It was a huge rock, and it turned out really good. I'm gonna show you guys some before pictures before that I painted it and everything. Um, Not a lot of people know that I used to do rock carving on the side. Um, so that's some content that's coming up, and I might do like a little tutorial with the rock carving to kind of show you guys. Maybe if anybody wants to learn how to do it, you know. So I only paid $80 a ticket. See, I paid like 120 maybe, and I'm in the lower balcony, like right above the floor. I just wanted to sit down this year, bro, because my knees last like a couple years ago were just killing me, man, just killing me. I'm not as young as I once was, but I wanted to holler at church. Maybe if I get there and I holler at him, I don't want to bother him. No, man, I'm not going to bother him before a show. But I'd love to come backstage and get a couple of shots. But I mean, no big deal if it don't happen. That dude's given me a whole interview, and I've been over to his house several times. Man, that's been awesome in itself. But guys, it's almost been an hour. I'm going to pray here in a minute. I'm going to get off here. I do have a lot of stuff I have to do today. I'm sorry. It's been awesome being in here with you guys. I love every one of you. Let's see here. We love the photos. Had to watch over a few times the whole Spirit. Um, I want to go with his guards walking through Ryan's Woods. Man, I've been to the ranch, and It's like surreal, but man, those woods, man, I bet those woods are haunted, bro. I would do it. I would love to do it, but I bet they get wild at night, you know. Oh man, I want to send him some smoke, but that's international smuggling. That's funny. Yeah, technically, I guess it is. Oh, church man, if there's one thing he has, is plenty of smoke. I'm sure. So, I hope you guys are having a good day, man. I love you guys. Miss Deerdorf, go check out that video. It's called "Always You." It's the song I wrote about my wife. There's so much truth in it. We've traveled a broken road. I was. Some of the lyrics are, "I was a match without a strike, wandering in the night, but it was always you that pulled me together." You know, a lot of truth in that song, and we're doing good. We're our marriage. And marriage is a roller coaster. We got to constantly stay working on ourselves. I'm talking about me personally too, and you know, I just try every day to be a better husband than the day before, um, a better person. You know, I get stuck in my ways sometimes, and I don't improve. I get stuck in a stalemate, but I try every day to be able to work on myself and become a better husband and person and stuff. So, um, oh yeah, guys, Gordo, y'all know Gordo, right? Big old guy, comedian, really funny guy. He was in Nashville this past week, and he hit me up. And I was supposed to go meet up with him, man, but I had so much going on, I couldn't make it. We were talking about doing a song together. If you guys would like to hear a song with me and Gordo, dude's hilarious. I got a song that I wrote a while back called Rambo Chick, and it's about a girl being tough. Don't mess with her; she's tough. It's hilarious. It would be hilarious. We're gonna dress a girl up like Rambo, put an M16 in her hand. Um, and she might back it up on Gordo, I don't know. But as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna do a song with Gordo. He's really funny. He's stand-up comedian, um, big old guy. So if you guys know who Gordo is, let me know. And it's gonna be really fun to work with him. Yep, Gordo Loco. Yep, Jackie knows him. Yeah, he messaged me, Jackie. She said something about him not long ago. She messaged me, and he messaged me and told me he was in Nashville, and I was supposed to meet up with him. But dude, I had so much going on with my uncle and my wife and my work and all this stuff that I wasn't able to. But I'm gonna try to meet up with him soon if I gotta even go out to him. Because that dude's funny. He's got a ton of followers, man, and he hit me up about some music a while back. Um, and we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to do a song together. I got a great song that he would be perfect for. So we're gonna get him on the verse, man. I'm gonna put out a video, shoot a funny video. It's called Rambo Chick. Yeah. How's it go? Yeah, it looks so tough. Oh yeah. Yeah, well she looks so tough. Get caught looking and she beat you up. Raised in the stick so thick. Yeah, she's my Rambo chick. Yeah, well it looks so tough. Get caught looking and she beat you up. Raised in the stick so thick. Yeah, she's my Rambo chick. That's what up, Kurt? How you doing, bro? Thanks for popping in, dude. But yeah, I got a song that me and Gordo are gonna do together. It's called Rambo Chick. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna have a girl in the video dressed up like Rambo. And I don't know, man. I don't do funny songs much, but Gordo's a funny guy, so he hit me up, and we're gonna do something together. Um, what up, Kurt? How you doing, man? Y'all doing okay? You doing okay today, Kurt? Kurt, are you going to Nashville show? I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know if no you live. I don't remember where you said you live. But are you going to the Nashville show, man? Look for me Saturday, hon. Lauren's making me a shirt to say Mama Mima. Hey, I will. That's funny. Tina, I will try to find you Saturday. Guys, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to wear the hat. Not this hat. I'm going to try to wear the hat that I wore in the Upchurch interview. The same hat, the Don't Tread on Me hat. So people kind of may realize, it's Southwind with the Don't Tread on Me hat. It's gonna be cool, man. Yeah, anybody who's gonna be there on Saturday, man, y'all hit me up. If you see me, hey, come up to me, love on, give me a hug, take some pictures, and chill. I like to meet every one of y'all. Kurt, are you going to Nashville? A warrior. I love your hat. I wore my Volcom beanie yesterday. We were 90. Yeah, I love, dude. I grew up a skater. Now I was country. Like y'all don't believe this. I know you don't believe it, but I was country. Me and my buddies, like we would have I used to chew tobacco. We would have a chew in, be at the skate park skating with a chew in. Like we were country, but I loved to skateboard. I used to wear skate clothes all the time. Vans. That was just my thing. I was a big skater back in the day. I did a lot of punk. I liked a lot of punk stuff, like punk music, which is really crazy because it's almost like country punk now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start a new genre of music, country punk. What do you think, Kurt? Start a new genre of music, country punk, punk rock and country. No, I'm kidding, man. Yes, I'm in Florida. I'll be in Nashville Thursday. Yo, what's up? Kurt, holler at me, dude. Hey, Kurt, if you're in Nashville Thursday or Friday or whatever, holler at me, man. I'd love to meet up with you. We'll get some lunch for the show, dude. I'm only 45 minutes from Nashville, so just holler at me. I'm about an hour away from Church's house. Oh man. But guys, it's been a long week, man. Everything in my personal life is it's working, it's getting better. Prayers for my uncle. He's got some serious fractures in his vertebrae and possibly osteoporosis, so his bones are weak. And man, I just hope he gets better. He's like a second father to me. Prayers for Buckeye. Yeah, hit me up, dude. For real. It's been too long, man. We need to meet. We need to chill. Um, hey, I'll be looking for all you guys, man. But I'm probably, I think Buckeyes come to town. I don't know. I guess probably what I'll do is Saturday. I'll take the whole day Saturday and just probably go downtown pretty early. I'll probably just drive myself. My cousin wants me to ride with him, but I'll probably just drive. I'll go downtown early. I'll just hang out with everybody, or whatever, and um, try to make a day out of it. Try to make a whole day out of it. Yeah, prayers for Buckeye. His father-in-law is not doing well. He wasn't able to be on here this morning, so love you guys. Prayers for you guys. Anybody got anything going on? Just let me know, and I'll shoot y'all some prayers. Y'all gonna have such an amazing time. I'm excited. Oh, dude, I'm pumped. Went 2 years ago, but I didn't have an interview with Upchurch, and I didn't know a lot of these people I know online now. I didn't know the reactors very well and stuff like that. And now, man, now it's like one big family. Kurt, Kansas, um, all these people I've met over the years. Nate, Dale. I love Nate, bro. I talked to Nate a couple weeks ago, and he's just a good dude. I love all these guys, man. Me and Nate, we became buddies, man. We done a whole road trip together. Talented kid. Um, so it's just a good group of people, man. Good network of people, and can't wait to meet all you guys. Tina, I'd like to meet you, Tina, and I think Buckeye's going to be there, or it's React Attack is his channel. Troy, I think he's going to be there as well. I have to order another church hat. My son stole my cricket hat. Concert for crickets. Your son stole from you, man. Ground that dude. Creek Squad for life. Hey, Creek Squad for life. Tatted on my arm. I can't. How do I? Actually, I got Holler Boys tatted on my arm, but they're from the same club. Hey, Cap, talk to the church, man. Let me know what it take to drag y'all up to BC, British Columbia. I'd say it take a lot to drag Upchurch up to British Columbia. I was supposed to go tour with Moccasin Creek at one time. I was supposed to go tour with them, and I was playing bass. We had a couple practices, and I was supposed to get my. They do some shows up in Canada, and they do some shows on cruise ships in the Bahamas and stuff. I was supposed to go get my passport and go play with Moccasin Creek, man, a few years ago, and man, it's a lot. It's a lot to get your passport and do all that, man. It really is. Well, guys, I'm gonna say a quick prayer, and I'm gonna get off here. Love you guys. I might go live early, middle of the week. I'll try to schedule something. I might go live middle of the week and give you guys an update on my uncle and just talk about the church show or whatever. Moccasin Creek on my playlist. Yeah, I love Moccasin Creek, man. Jeff is a good friend of mine. I actually interviewed him on the channel. Also, I'm doing a song with Jeff. Me and Jeff are going to do a song as well, Wendy. We've already talked about it, so we're working on that too. Jeff is he's an interesting character, man. He really is one of those people that he's always got something going on, like just wild. He's very interesting, always energetic. He's got all kinds of stories. Jeff has enough stories that are crazy and hilarious for many years. They've been doing this for a long time. Kurt, hit me up, dude. You got my number, I think. You still got my number. Hit me up when you come to town, man. I'm good during the day, pretty much all week. So holler at me. Prayers, guys. Let's much love, y'all. May our good Father keep. Okay, yeah. Let's end with this. Much love, y'all. May our good Father keep you all. And I recite the Lord's Prayer for all of y'all. Amen. Yes, anytime you can recite the Lord's Prayer, it's always a really good thing to do. Cass, hit up Buckeye or hit me up on Instagram. On Instagram, my name is Drew, Drew, Rippy, Rippy. That's my real name. 87 or something like that, _87. So hit me up on Instagram and tell me your story, and maybe we can talk further about having you on the channel one week. Love you guys. Good energy to y'all. Prayers. The good energy, good vibes, and all that stuff is great, but we all know they come from the Lord. So I say prayers. Much love, guys. Everybody who's going to Nashville, so excited to see y'all soon. Love you guys. All right, I'm going to say a prayer. Lord, we come to you today humble and thankful and full of praise for this day, even in the hard times. Be with everybody on the channel. Please be with Buckeye and his father-in-law. And please put your healing hand, if it's your will, for Buckeye's father-in-law to get better. And please be with Buckeye's wife. I know she is probably having a terrible time. Lord, please be with my uncle and his fractures in his spinal cord, in his back. Please heal him and bless him so he can be with us more. Put your healing touch on him like only you can. Lord, I just want to pray for everybody. Miss Libby, I want to pray for Cass. I want to pray for all these people who are in the chat, Miss Deerdorf, anybody who needs some positive encouragement. And I want to pray for the week coming up in Nashville for the church show. May everything go great. May there be friendships and many good things happen. And just a group of people there to positively enforce each other and have a good time. And in Jesus' name, amen. All right, dudes. Love you guys. Jackie, love you. Holler at me. Peace. Be on the lookout. I got a song called Rebirth I'm working on. It's pretty hardcore. Working on a song with Moccasin Creek. I got a song with Chad on. I don't know, man. ADD is taking over. I got to get these songs done. Love you guys. Much love and respect. Happy Sunday. Miss Deerdorf, take care. Go check out that video. You got pictures of your family in it. Love you guys.